What's going on, you beautiful people? I'm your host of Also Films, and welcome back to a brand new episode of the Cookie Mug Podcast. And in today's episode, I am here with the one and the only Adrian. Welcome aboard, Adrian.
What's up, baby girls? Welcome back to another podcast episode.
Yeah.
If y'all guys haven't listened to any of Steve's podcast episodes or haven't been up to date, y'all guys need to stop this and then go check out those other episodes and then come back to this one, please.
Yes, sir.
If you haven't caught up.
Yes, sir. Let's
please do that.
Yeah. So everyone, this is technically Adrian's third time being on the podcast. The original recording to this podcast, I don't know what happened to it.
That was a great episode, though. I enjoyed that one, but technical. Well, I don't know how to say shit right now, but technical difficulties.
Yeah, just did not allow for that episode to coexist, which sucked because arguably that was the better episode. And it would have been.
That was great.
It would have been the better episode for the month of September 2022. We can talk about the fights that happened in the first Misfits cards during this podcast. That honestly depends on how we're feeling about it. In this episode, though, we're gonna be talking about Misfits, the second Misfits event, and a lot happened.
Sequel. Usually sequels suck, but we'll see how this one goes.
Yeah,
this one kind of looks really interesting. We have a lot to talk about, baby. Let's go.
Let's do this. Yeah. It's as Adrian said, this one seems very interesting. I mean, we got two, and I'm technically wrong with what I'm about to say, but we've got two women finally fighting in the official, YouTube boxing scene. The reason I say that is because bigger names are attached to this whole thing, and there's fights that have genuine hatred towards each other, and it's crazy, but it also makes the whole thing interesting.
One of them. Blank. I ain't gonna say it right now because we might talk about it later. Or I'll give Steve. I'll give you the honor to say what happened because I don't know because we didn't talk about it before we started recording it. But there was this one person that I don't know if you know, but
how about you break the ice?
I can't say right now.
How about you break the ice for us? You want to break the ice for us?
Yeah, sure. Hold on. Let me bring up the guy real quick.
Oh, all right.
Hold on, guys.
Got it.
Because I'm not really familiar with this other guy.
Jaden King?
From the fight. Yeah, the fight between Tom Zan. What the hell is this?
Hold on. I'm going to see if I can look for the
Tom versus Jaden. I'll just say that. Tom versus Jaden. Jaden had just pulled out of that fight, so that fight was canceled.
Yeah, that did happen.
I don't know what's going on. And also, I'll give you the honors for the next pull out that had happened too, because we need to talk about that too.
Oh yeah, Swarms.
Yeah,
fucking Swarms, the madman.
You fucking pussy.
The madman Swarms.
Well, Maybe because he just needed more training and stuff.
I
don't know.
I absolutely understand that. And the reason I sympathize with Swarms this time is mainly because I've recently stepped not into a ring, but I've recently sparred for the first time.
Oh shit, was it Deji? Tell us.
Was it Deji? Unfortunately,
Deji visited you?
I couldn't fight the best, history fighter out there, Deji. I couldn't fight the 50-0 Deji. He was too big for me, so he literally ducked me. Like I'm like, bro, I can fight you right here, right now. And he ducked me. He's like, I don't want the smoke with the beam, So it's like, all right, you had your chance, But yeah,
oh my God,
I can respect his decision to pull out. He admitted that he still wasn't ready.
I can respect that. Yeah, because if when it comes to boxing, you have to make sure that you're ready. And plus, he kind of didn't do so well, but I mean, he did better than Edo, but
yeah, he really
still wanted to, you still gotta make sure that you're officially like 100% ready to kind of get in that ring.
Absolutely. I remember in the night that I sparred, this guy, he's never boxed before. Naturally, he's gifted in the sport, right? And that I feel like there's gonna be people out there that's definitely they don't have to train and you're just naturally good. But this guy, he all he had to do was jab, and he would keep me away. Like I was getting jabbed with 12-ounce gloves, and that I'm not gonna lie, it low key hurts. But
Yeah.
that's because like I don't know if what I was doing. I have a video of the whole spar. Um,
Yeah.
it was in my garage, and we literally had barely any space. So I just I was getting jabbed into oblivion.
Damn. I
Whenever
know that there's a boxing place here where I live,
mm-hmm,
Title Boxing. I know that's a
right.
place. I know I had set up for some kind of appointment a long time ago, but I just didn't never came. I don't know
Uh
why. I don't remember, but I would really like to get into it, but
mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna have to wait for the right moment
How much
because
was it?
obviously, but yeah, I would just have to find time and just make sure.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm like I do a lot more workouts and all that shit just to kind of handle. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just don't want to go in there and not have been working out and eating healthy. I
Yeah.
mean, I have been eating healthy, but I am being slow at working out. So that's something though. But I
Mm-hmm.
need to try to do that. And plus, I've been kind of busy. So,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
man, yeah, that does suck. That does suck being like in a small area for boxing.
Oh yeah. It I could barely work.
Was it hot in there?
I think it was average. Like it right now, my room's not hot, but it's definitely not cold. It's just kind of mild. Um,
Yeah, my room's kind of mild too. Yeah, because I
yeah,
have to lower my fan up a bit
yeah, same.
to
That's
do
what
these
I do.
recordings.
Every time before I record, I turn off my fan, and it can get kind of hot in here. But hey, we gotta
Yeah.
do what we gotta do. But yeah,
Yeah, because my room is like my room kind of gets a little bit. When it comes to I guess the summertime, my room's the hottest. When it comes to the
mm,
winter, it becomes the coldest. But yeah,
yeah, I feel that it gets stuffy at times. Um,
yeah,
Yeah, and I remember, like, I'm pretty sure I still would have lost the spar because this guy is just naturally gifted, like I said. But
yeah.
I was, approaching him, right? People say that I have T Rex arms, so pretty much I use the I use the Castilla Amato weave and everything like that, and it actually does have successes if you know how to use it right. Um, and I
Yeah.
was even while I was doing that, this guy has such a long reach. All he had to do was jab me, and I was just running. Well, yeah, technically, I was running into his punches. All he had to do was, well, he had pretty much full range. I was his sparring partner. That it was the other way around. Now, he was originally gonna help me, right? And now
Yeah.
he took advantage of the situation. Just started like, you know what? Let's see what I can do. And then he
Yeah, I know
started,
that. I know that I have like long arms, so I kind of look weird walking. But
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Usually, I just like walking around with either one hand in my pocket or just both hands in my
Hmm.
pocket. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
I think my leg. I'm thinking my hands are fine. I don't know, or my arms. One saying about my hands. I think my arms are fine.
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't know if I'll be good at boxing. I truly don't know. I
Yeah,
don't know.
you never know until you throw yourself in the deep end. And it's geez, I remember the feeling like when I said, yeah, I want to spar you, I'll spar you. I remember the feeling of just butterflies in my stomach, like, oh my gosh. Now here's what scared me the most, right? It wasn't getting hit because I wanted to get that fear away from me, right?
Yeah, right.
I wanted to get hit because during the summer of 2023, I want to get my amateur boxing license, and then start doing what I want to do with it. um the thing that scared me was the gloves. That's what scared me
Yeah,
because mine's compared to his were soft. His were 12 ounces, and when he punched my bag, right, my heavy bag, he literally left a dent, and I'm pretty sure that power has something to do with it, but the glove was just so rough, bro. When I started getting
yeah.
punched by it, I just started losing focus. I'm like, oh my gosh, like the jab was getting annoying, and I was like, I now I want to hurt you for real, but I couldn't do that because I sucked, because I didn't know how to step in and do proper damage, or proper quote unquote damage, because we were just sparring. Um,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
because you don't do so much when it comes to sparring. You
oh
just
yeah,
you know do that, but sometimes you do have to kind of push it up.
oh yeah, you gotta just what's that saying said? You just gotta turtle up and take the hits. Just learn how to take hits at that point. Because if you're, if you're just approaching the people, if you're not having any success, at least learn how to take hits. And I feel like that's more
Yeah,
important. Just learn how to take hits as soon as you possibly can, so that when you get in
and
the
just
ring,
and just deal with it.
oh yeah, just deal with it. So when you get in the ring, you can at least know that you're not scared anymore of getting hit. You, as a matter of fact, you welcome it.
Yeah,
Um.
because I know that Deji was kind of like that too, but
Oh
he's
yeah.
really progressed into
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. I don't blame
But
him. Mm-hmm.
he's also a really good inspiration for other people too, because
Absolutely.
he actually showed that you can push yourself to kind of achieve something like that. So
Absolutely. Jeez, and now I understood why Deji was like, like, I mean, he knew how to take a hit, right? But it's been a while. It had been a while since he fought Jake Paul. So when he got in the ring with Vinny, and then Alex, I understand that fear now. Of getting hit. You never know how hard the person's gonna hit.
yeah,
There's
and plus you don't know so much because Vinny Hacker did really good
Oh yeah,
at that fight though. But
absolutely.
maybe I don't know, maybe because
Hmm.
looked good because Deji wasn't doing so much or
Yeah,
what, I don't know. But I could say if him and Deji fought, like if that Vinny Hacker had fought the Deji that we saw fighting Fuzi, I think that Deji would have maybe won that fight.
yeah, absolutely.
Or
Maybe
potentially, yeah.
maybe by split decision, because I don't see, like,
Yeah.
Deji was giving hard shots to at Vinny during their first
Yeah.
fight, and he wasn't
Yeah.
going down. He was tanking those hits. And then when that whole
Yeah.
thing started to switch up, we saw Deji crumble. So I see Deji probably winning that by split decision, if they were ever to have a rematch.
Yeah, plus I think he wasn't working good at his cardio. I'm not for sure. I didn't
Oh
really
yeah.
pay closer attention to Deji's training around that fight, but
Yeah.
maybe it might have been cardio. Yeah, because that's what I said earlier. Like I want to work out and do all that stuff, work on that before getting into boxing. So
Mhm.
and wait for the right moment. So that's what I want to wait, because if I just get in there like right now, I mean I can learn a few stuff, maybe not do sparring. I mean I don't really know what they do at title boxing. I'm not really for sure, but
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty much you took the words out of my mouth. But
yeah,
yeah, I understand why now. Why Swarms would say, "Yo, I'm not ready yet," because he was still getting. Oh man, and his footing was horrible in the first fight. That he
yeah, right,
had, his footing was horrible. Yeah, a lot of work. It looks easy, to go in there and say. And now I have so much more respect for people that step in the ring now, because it looks easy. They make it look easy, but Jesus
yeah,
Christ, to get rid of the fear of just getting hit takes a lot, man. It takes a lot, and
yeah, definitely.
yeah, it's just, yeah, yeah. So I don't really bag on. I don't clown on Swarms for pulling out, because I probably would have done the same thing if this person looks like a killer, and I know for a fact I'm not ready. I'm probably gonna pull out as well and just be like, I'm not ready yet. But respect to him for admitting
Yeah.
that. However, I forgot who was the guy that pulled out. Was it the other guy? I have to look at Mams Taylor Twitter account, because apparently this guy that pulled out today actually got banned for life. He never will be able to sign in with Misfits ever again. Let's.
Yeah, that was Jaden, I think,
You think?
the guy who pulled out.
I'll
Yeah,
have.
because I think I have a post that actually says it, because it does say that he did pull it out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know exactly if I had saved it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Jaden King banned.
Oh Jesus.
Mams Taylor said banned for life. Absolute human garbage. Wanted to build his clout. Doesn't realize he will forever be known as the guy with no backbone.
Absolute joke, man. I can't.
And if y'all guys don't know Mams Taylor, that is JJ's manager, I think. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely, Jay. That is indeed JJ's manager, and I'm gonna be honest with you. That pullout did piss me off. This guy came in with so much heat in the press conference. He
And
literally,
then just pulled out.
and he just pulls out like, goddamn, bro. Okay, I didn't know you were like a pussy like that, but
Pussy, y'all.
pussy, y'all. But yeah, and you want to know what's funny? The reason he charged at his opponent was because he got squirted with a squirt gun, a water gun. Like you weren't gonna go with the joke, my guy. Everyone's there to have
I know.
fun, and the guy was
I
there.
mean, I would have kind of like, if I was, if I did get, if I had gotten squirted with a gun, and if I was in that position, I would just probably like stand up,
Probably, I was like,
and that's it,
Jesus.
because I know that it's just a squirt gun, and it won't really matter. But
Yeah,
I would
just
either just take it in as it is and just let him squirt me, or what?
yeah,
Pause. Let him squirt me,
right.
or maybe just get up and just see,
What would happen?
but not charging him. I don't want
Yeah.
to be that type. I want to be like Deji.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm a really calm person.
Right.
I don't talk as much. I respect everyone. I
Mm-hmm.
don't have so much hate for anyone as
Right.
much anymore. Like Jake Paul, he doesn't really bother me no more.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, I don't really care for so much for him. So,
Same.
and there's a lot of people that I just don't, have so much hate. I mean, there is some people that I do have some hate, but like,
Mm-hmm.
I just have that feeling that I don't really care for so much of those people that I hated on. I don't
Right.
want to hate anyone as much anymore. I just really want to respect and just
Same.
have fun. And Deji's also a good example of that too. So
Absolutely. That yeah, that's actually true. When it comes to me in the fight, my sparring partner or my friend, because he's my friend in real life, he
yeah,
told me that whenever he goes into the ring, unless he really hates the person, he's like, I'm going in there, and he said this right. He's like, I'm going in there with the mentality that I'm gonna kill you, and I'm like, okay.
yeah,
I was like, all right,
just
bud.
go at it like Michael Myers.
Yeah, just go at it like Michael Myers, no mercy and no
Man,
discrimination.
man, that actually gives me an idea. Maybe I could like when my ring walk, I can play the Halloween theme or
Oh
something.
yeah,
I know that wasn't I think it was Kobe Bryant. I know that when he was getting prepared and stuff, he would actually listen to the Halloween thing,
yeah.
getting ready for a game and whatnot,
Yeah, yeah, that's I did not know that
or just
actually.
any kind of like song that kind of gets you in that mood to kind of really go at it.
Right. Oh yeah, I definitely have some, songs in the background that will get me fired up, absolutely. But yeah, it's like
Yeah,
I said, I can't really have hatred for anybody when it comes to stepping in the ring cuz a lot can happen, a lot can go wrong. Um in the ring and Jesus man, I don't know how you can harbor so much hate. And I doubt these people even those the Jaden guy had any like genuine like how do I say it? He barely knew the guy and he just started acting like a fool. And
yeah.
what a waste, man! Jesus Christ, just
Waste man.
what a waste, man. But yeah, it's crazy that he had to pull out or quote unquote had to. I'm pretty sure he was there just for the clout. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. And
Yeah.
there's no way he was serious about the whole thing. But yeah, it's unfortunate, but this does just make the fight of the Misfits card a lot more interesting in my opinion because now we can get in the whole thing we can get closer to other fights. For example, the famous female boxing match that is gonna happen, and I think we have a lot to talk about because there was a certain clip that was going viral in the whole
Yeah.
thing for JJ.
Yeah. Right.
He was I
Like
forgot.
motherfucker, I would have been. I would have done the same thing.
Oh yeah, I would have just swerved because I did check. Astrid Wet is actually an OnlyFans model.
Oh my god!
So
What?
so who knows where the mouth has been, if you
Do
know
you
what I'm
know what
saying.
the other girl was?
um Keely, Akile, I think that's her name. I'm trying so
Yeah.
hard to Oh wait, there's two other fights? I didn't know that. There's two other female fights unless they pulled
Oh
out.
really?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Man, both of us don't really know crap about this fight too. it's like we only know a few fights, like Jay,
Absolutely.
Slim, Jaden, and then the rest is just we don't
Yeah.
really care so much about them no
Yeah,
more.
yeah, that's true. It's true. Originally the whole thing was gonna be like the main card event was gonna be Hasim Rahman versus Vitor Belfort,
Yeah,
and I really
yeah,
wanted
I
to
was
see
really
that.
hyped about that, but they
Yeah,
just changed it.
I don't know why though. I mean, maybe to make a Misfits 3, which would make sense. That would actually be the smarter way to go for it. Keep every main event card just as interesting as the last.
And also, it'll give Jay that spotlight
Oh yeah,
because I love Jay so much. Like
same.
TGF. Oh my god, man!
Yes, I can't like.
Memories watching them doing some crazy stuff, man.
Mm-hmm. And honestly, ever since I saw the fight with him and Anissan and Gibb, I was like, Jay needs another fight. He needs another fight because I do have a feeling, and I've always harbored this feeling. Excuse me, I'm about to. All right, there we go. Excuse me, excuse me. um,
I'm
yeah,
about to come. Hold
I'm
on.
about to come. But yeah, I had this feeling that Jay has the potential to be iconic in the YouTube boxing world, just like Salt Papi became iconic overnight. And
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
absolutely, I feel like he has that potential, especially against a guy that has no boxing experience. Let's be honest. Um, Now, this doesn't mean that I'm not interested in the main event card because there's always that time where this person has more experience than the other, but we also get like this bomb ass freaking like fights, and it just it's absolutely spectacular. So I'm really hyped for this Jay Swingler versus Churley's fight. This Churley individual is actually so funny. What was it? His prediction to win the fight was split decision. I was like, what? Huh? No one's ever made that type of prediction. I'm pretty sure in the YouTube boxing scene ever, where they're like, "Oh yeah, I want to win by split decision." Oh man, this guy's funny.
Yeah. Usually they'll just say like knockout or
Uh huh.
TKO or something like that.
Yeah,
But
something
at
crazy.
least, at least there's some honesty though.
Absolutely, you can never go wrong with a little bit of honesty. Now,
Yeah, like for real. Like if now look, if I think that I was gonna lose a fight, I would truly be honest. Say, oh, I think I'm gonna lose this fight. But we'll see how it goes.
yeah, that's
Like, I would just be straightforward.
yeah. I forgot who was the fighter
Maybe I
that
don't.
said that.
Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, so interestingly enough, there was a boxer. I forgot his name, which honestly I think it's a bit disrespectful that I forgot a world champion's name. Oh Jesus, what was his name? What was his name? It sounded like something from Ivan Drago. I'm not gonna lie. Um, that was so one of the twins actually, because there was the twins were both world champions at one point. One of them predicted how they would lose against Tyson Fury, and it almost happened word for word how they lost, and it was impressive. I won't lie. This was before they even fought, which is, you know, have that level of honesty at the very least, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, that happened. And yeah, I would probably be honest as well. I would be like, yo, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to beat this guy, but I'm gonna put on a show for the people. If I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna go down entertaining everyone. I can't just go out and just give a
Yes,
boring
sir.
fight. Gotta lead.
Yes,
Everything's
sir.
gotta
And then
lead
after
to
that,
it.
get some girls afterwards,
Oh yeah,
and hit up a
a
hit up
club of
like a
two.
hotel or something.
Absolutely, man. And speaking of which, weird predictions and stuff like that. We've got Anthony Taylor versus Raksu. Now,
Sir.
this press conference between Anthony Taylor and this Raksu guy was possibly one of the weirdest ones. Have you seen this one?
I seen like a little bit of it. That's about it.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, Anthony Taylor was acting suspicious the whole time. And I'm not saying like he was hiding something, he was just being sus the whole time, bro. He was saying
Yeah.
some weird things. He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna manifest this into reality. I'm gonna fight KSI June 6th or something like that." And then he started talking about, I'm gonna run through you like I run through condoms. I'm like, what, what, what,
Right.
what? I didn't.
Something.
I couldn't believe what I heard. He's like, I'm gonna run through you like I run through condoms. And then he said that I'm gonna take after I'm done with this fight, I'm gonna make love with my girl. And I'm like, whoa, buddy, you're spilling too much
You're going a
information.
little bit too much in the damn future.
Exactly. He's being a little bit too descriptive right now.
Okay, don't be Austin McBroom right now.
Oh, please don't. Which we'll talk about that whole thing later
Yeah,
on in this
definitely. Yeah.
podcast. And what was even what else did he say? The Raksu guy that he replied with, "The only person to ever beat me was my mom," and I was like, Jesus Christ! I was like, oh my
What?
god!
Okay, now we're going a little bit too far.
Yeah, the whole thing was insane. I was like, oh my god! And I honestly was left baffled the whole entire press conference. It was interesting, right? But I was like, oh, God, all right, we're going there. We're going to
Yeah.
origin stories now. It's like, okay, all right, all right. So after that, okay, what else? What other fight was there? Oh yeah, Slim versus Ryan Taylor.
I'm
Now,
very, very, very excited about this fight.
I'm also very excited about this fight. Do you wanna break the audience like what the whole history between these two fighters are like?
You know what? I'll let you go because I don't know so much about the other guy.
Oh,
So
okay.
if you know more, I think that you know more than me.
All
So
right.
you go at it.
I got you. I got you. So, pretty much what happened between these two fighters? They were originally scheduled to fight. Oh, what was that one event called? You know what? I don't think it really matters at this point. That whole company went down the toilet. So what happened was these
Oh
two
yeah, yeah,
were scheduled to fight in a original event that happened way that apparently got canceled fully because Slim was the main event, so was this Ryan Taylor guy. Leading up to their original fight schedule, they were beefing hard, and I'm talking about they were exchanging
yeah,
shots
definitely.
after
Yeah,
shots. And
I've seen bits of it.
this guy, this Ryan Taylor guy, man, I want to see him get knocked out one day. I'm not even lying. I want
Yeah,
to see
me
this
too,
guy
man.
just get floored. And you see what happened was after the this whole entire exchange between Slim and Taylor, it got to a point where they had a confrontation. I'm not sure where this was that happened, but they got into an altercation. Ryan Taylor punched Slim in the right eye, I believe, and it broke his orbital, and apparently it broke Slim's orbital, and he was deemed that he would never be able to fight in boxing ever again. So, to see Slim, bounce back even after that injury, get into the ring with phase temper in, I believe, in 2 weeks' notice or probably a week's notice. I don't really
Yeah, that
remember.
was crazy,
That
man.
was crazy for him to go in and that time period and knock out phase temper. That was insane, and that was the night that he got my respects because like, yo, you knock someone out like
Yeah,
phase temper.
definitely. Yeah, because I thought that Face Temper was gonna win.
Same, I did absolutely think that as well. Yeah, that just leaves Slim's power. It's undeniable at this point, which is why I would go for Slim in this fight because he's now I believe 4-0 with 4 knockouts, and the crazy part about it
Yeah,
is I believe we've seen Ryan Taylor fight 2 times. Once was against what was his name, Vitali. Um, I do know he's a dirty fighter. This Ryan Taylor individual is a bad man. No, I'm not saying like he's like like a human piece of crap. He would be someone that
yeah.
in England. I'm sorry if I get this wrong, but he's someone
It's
that you
fine.
would
It's
call
fine.
in London a bad man. He's literally insane. This guy, I think he may be a little insane. I'm not gonna lie. And I do think he fights dirty. I believe. Hold on. Let me do a quick Google search because I may be wrong with who I'm saying he fought before. Ryan Taylor versus let's go here. Vitali. Oh, I think he really did fight Vitali. Um no, never mind. He never fought Vitali. I was going to um excuse me. um
It's fine. It's fine.
I was going to say that he fought Vitali, but no. He actually fought Anthony Taylor and he still lost. He got knocked out of the ring by Anthony Taylor of all people. Now, I have no worries that Slim is probably most likely going to make easy work of Ryan Taylor, and I hope that's the truth because golly, this guy, I hate him so much. He
Yeah, me
almost
too, man.
he almost pulled out of the fight this time again, and that would have pissed me off. I was like, this rivalry needs to come to an end eventually, and if it's not out
Yeah, right.
yeah, and if it's not in the ring, it's possibly gonna be outside the ring, and that's never pretty. Like we saw the last
Yeah.
time. But yeah, I think that's really all the whole thing I covered of the whole Misfits boxing series 2. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This card, even in the undercards, it's actually in. They have interesting fights. We've got the Astrid Wet versus Keeley fight, which in its own is a very unique rivalry because the OnlyFans model, I still can't believe she pulled up to the weigh in, and she was in lingerie, I believe. Oh gosh, my eyes.
I know.
I feel bad for JJ still. Like
All right.
he almost caught an STD right there.
Yeah.
But
Plus, you gotta look professional.
oh yeah, I
You know
gotta
what I
look
mean?
professional, and he's doing a very good job at being a promoter. Which
Yeah.
honestly is surprising to be honest. And
Yeah,
now I
man.
have no worries that Misfits can be a big thing in the future with or without him. And yeah, I think that's really all we have for the Misfits whole thing. You know,
It would be cool to kind of see Deji kind of play a part in this. I think that would be really, really interesting
oh
if he
yeah,
did
absolutely,
his own promoting.
yeah,
Not
that
maybe not with Misfits, but he could probably do something.
on his own.
If he was comfortable doing it and
Yeah,
had the time.
yeah, absolutely. And one of the man, because now we know that this is the main card. Originally it was going to be, like I said, Hasim Ramen. Now we don't know. We don't know right as of right now how that card's gonna look like. For the third Misfits, because we're under the impression that there's gonna be a third Misfits fight in November, um, and then January, the whole thing there. So hopefully it's as interesting as this second one, and I do see this thing, this Misfits thing being an interesting thing and growing further beyond after JJ eventually leaves the boxing scene, because he has admitted saying that, admittedly, he wants to grow Misfits to a point where it doesn't need JJ anymore. So I feel like, hey,
Yeah.
I do see good things coming out of Misfits. I wish them all the luck. But
It
now,
could be interesting. It could be interesting for Logan Paul to kind of take that mantle. I don't know.
oh
We'll
yeah,
see. Because I know that he's doing that, wrestling stuff. So I'm not quite for sure. But it would be very interesting because I know that Misfits is, partnered with Prime and all that
mm-hmm,
stuff. So maybe, but Deji could do something too, or maybe Slim or Hasim.
mm-hmm,
Hasim could be good,
yeah,
definitely.
absolutely.
Because I've seen a lot of pictures and stuff with my microphone just fell with Asim and JJ. So I think that could be something really, really, really interesting and fun to see.
Absolutely. And speaking of interesting, let's talk about the elephant in the room that we were originally going to talk about, I believe, yesterday, which is the Nissan Gibb versus Austin McBroom fight that happened a little over a few weeks ago, I believe. Probably no, wait.
Yeah,
Yeah, it did
like a
happen a few
month
weeks.
ago. I
Yeah,
don't
about
know.
a month ago. Well,
Hey guys, we are only gonna have our me and Steve is only gonna be doing like maybe 10 seconds of our thoughts, and that's it. No,
yeah.
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I was like, yeah, I might as well. But yeah, you want to give your thoughts first on this, on the fight?
Mm, Austin McBroom deserved it. That was it. Well, yeah, Austin. I mean, Austin. Austin did kind of surprise me with him kind of knocking out or knocking down. Um,
And Nissan Gibb.
Slim. Not Slim. Hell, Gibb. And it's been so long since I kind of jumped back to this boxing talk, but
Mm-hmm.
you know that did surprise me. But everything else, that was like, wow, like this freaking referee wanted to see this happen.
Oh yeah.
Like knockdown, knockdown,
Oh yeah.
knockdown, 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 knockdown. And my boy turned Austin McBroom into a damn Smurf. Okay.
Absolutely, and he wanted to see some blood. I guarantee you that ref was looking for blood.
Yeah. Right.
Now, the reason this whole fight came to a huge shock to everyone was mainly because we were all under the impression, and it's a fact, that Austin McBroom is a D1 athlete. Now, for those that don't already know in the at home, a D1 athlete is possibly the highest rank for an athlete ever, actually, and they tend to pick up sports quicker than other people. Now, the fact that of the thing is that Austin looked so good against Bryce Hall that it looked like a fight with a Nissan Gibb Anisan would have probably lost. That was everyone's how do I say it? Their thoughts in the back of their heads. Like, we're all saying we want Anisan to win, but in reality, we think that Austin could probably do a madness.
Yes, baby.
Absolutely. So when we first saw Anis, and I'm pretty sure I speak for everyone that was rooting for Anisan Gibb, when we saw him, I don't know if it was a slip, I don't know if it was a knockdown. The referee called it as a knockdown. When Slim was, did I say Slim the first time? I'm stupid.
Man, me
um,
and you both. Me and you both, man.
yeah. There's-
We have like so much in our heads and shit
Absolutely.
right now. Like we can't even comprehend. Like y'all guys will know something maybe at the end of this podcast that we need to kind of let out.
Yeah,
Okay, it's
absolutely.
not boxing related, but we need to talk about that.
Yeah.
Anyways, continue on.
So what when we all collectively saw Anisan Gibb get knocked down, we all pretty much shat ourselves. We were all like, "Oh, please don't let it be the
Right.
Jake fight again."
Yeah, because I absolutely thought that was gonna end up happening
Oh
after
yeah.
I saw that. Like I was like, oh my god, like is this
No.
really gonna fucking happen?
Yeah, that we were all literally scared out of our minds. And then since nothing
Yeah,
happened in the second round, we were even more scared because we didn't see any, like, how do I say it, any progress within the fight. Now, in the third round, I believe, if I'm recounting all of this correctly, in the third round, we had, I believe, two knockdowns, or was it? I'm pretty sure it was one. I'm gonna have to look back after this podcast airs. But yeah, we saw a knockdown. We were all stunned because we never thought that this person, this D1 athlete, this person that was apparently one of the quote unquote greatest on in the YouTube boxing scene, get knocked down in the fashion that he was getting knocked down. This guy was getting knocked around, used as a broom. Well, no pun intended. He was getting Austin McBroom was
yeah,
being used as a broom. His head, the way his head just, his hair especially, just wiggled around after every hard shot. I don't know what the ref was doing. I forgot his name. I know it was referee Reese or something like that. This person is apparently one of the best in the game when it comes to refereeing. I can't believe that he didn't stop the fight after those two vicious knockdowns. Those were vicious. The guy got knocked out of the ring at one point. When we all saw that,
yeah,
oh man,
yeah. Now I remember that part.
oh yeah,
yeah. Because I was like sitting here in silence, like starting to remember everything.
hmm
But yeah, now I remember. Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah. All of that happened, and I still couldn't believe it that the fight was still going into a fourth round. Because in the fourth
Yeah,
round, it was
right.
even worse. It was worse. This guy could
Yeah.
have gone knocked out, put to sleep. He was pretty much put to sleep. I won't lie. Um, and oh man, this was crazy. Like, what else happened? Mm, I
I
forgot.
know that we can talk about some other stuff that happened in the fight card or in the fight event, but I also want to talk about something that I saw. Like this video was this woman was talking about her experience at the events. Like she was there with her dad.
Oh, I think I know what you're
Um,
talking about. I think I know.
I don't know if the woman was wearing glasses or not, but yeah, she
Yes,
had
yes.
made a video and she was talking about it. And
Mm-hmm.
she had talked about this thing to where Austin McBroom had to go to the hospital. Not for sure. I don't remember so much, but I think that they had to pay whoever uh, the money or whatever after the fight ended. I don't remember so much, but she said something about Austin having to fight, and because he had to go to the hospital. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a blur in my head, but something
Right.
like that they had to pay that down after the fight or whatnot. I don't know if that's important, but I don't
Mm-hmm.
know, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just had to bring that up in my head because I do remember that part. It was something about the debt. I don't know if it was debt or something. I don't know, but
Right. Um, I know. I think I know who you're talking about. I forgot her name though, but she does go to like a bunch of YouTube boxing events. I know that for a fact.
yeah, yeah, because I know that her first fight was to KSI Logan Paul 2
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
right at the head.
I absolutely know who you're talking about now.
Yeah.
Yeah, outside, apparently the whole thing was just a mess. And it was actually like like I'm talking about the bare minimum of people that went there. You could fit all those people in a church. That's how many people were at the whole event, which honestly.
Okay, hold on. It was Swell Entertainment.
Okay, yeah.
That YouTube channel. Yeah, she is wearing glasses. Yeah, because I had to bring
Mhm.
it up on my line, on my video. Sorry, I had to interrupt, but
No,
I
no,
was
no, no. It's all
making
right.
sure I can confirm that this was the woman.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. But there, yeah, there's the source of our of what we're talking about. Swell Entertainment. The whole thing was apparently ran so bad that the food apparently was horrible as well. That they had to go and
Yeah.
look for more food. I feel so bad for
Yeah,
everyone.
and plus, I think that there wasn't not so much good options. So her dad had to kind of find. I think if I'm remembering right, but yeah.
He had to go and look for more food, better food than the one they were serving, and even before when
Yeah,
they.
because I think that they had gotten nachos. I think
Yeah, they got
I
nachos.
don't remember.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they got nachos. Apparently, it was low quality. Wow. Okay. I meant to say low quality. It was so low quality nachos that it honestly was like I think it was around $14 a piece, which was stupid. Like I would never pay. I would never ever pay for $14. That those nachos better give me life forever. Oh my god. Oh dear lord, yeah, yeah. Those nachos better be busting after because I swear to God, I'm not about to drop $14 on something I
Oh
can do at
yeah, was
home.
it? Was it? Yeah, I forgot that the foods was like expensive, wasn't?
Yeah, it was stupid expensive. I wouldn't be
Yeah, I
surprised if they charged
forgot
for
about
water.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so stupid. Like, oh Jesus, if I'm gonna charge my customers $14 for food, I'm gonna be damn well sure that food's gonna give them 5 years of extended life.
Yeah, like motherfucker, we going to McDonald's,
We're
son.
going to
We going to
McDonald's for that.
McDonald's.
Absolutely. And
Like that. Hell no.
yeah, I'm not spending that. We can go to McDonald's. I can get like 14 McChickens for the price of
Yeah, like
$14.
motherfucker, we on a budget, son. We on a
Absolutely.
budget
We're on
right
that
now.
budget right now. We're on that struggle meal mentality.
Son, bring
But
some
yeah.
ramen noodles or something.
Oh yeah, ramen noodles. You can get a whole box for $5. That's like you
Yeah.
gotta scrounge for that in the wild. It ain't safe around these parts. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the whole thing was a mess. Now for everyone saying, "Oh, I respect Austin McBroom for getting in the ring and stuff," I'm gonna be honest with you, and this may sound a bit cruel. I don't show
He
that.
can go fuck himself.
Exactly. Yes. Yes, sir. He can go fuck himself. I don't like him as a human being. I detest him. Like I don't obviously I don't want him to die or anything like that, but still I don't like him.
Like bird.
Yeah.
Get your throat slit by Jason
Yeah, I
Voorhees.
need to. Yeah, I had to put a little disclaimer there, obviously, because I don't want YouTube going like, "Whoa, motherfucker,
Yeah,
what did he say?"
that's messed up to kind of wish for somebody though.
Yeah, to wish someone death yeah, that's pretty fucked. But yeah, no, I wanted to see that guy get knocked around. I wanted to see him get Nate Robinson so bad. His
Yeah,
overall
right.
attitude, his overall attitude with his cockiness and saying, "Oh, you're gonna see it though. You're gonna see it though." Oh, he saw it. He was his wife
Yeah,
is
man.
his wife seeing those knockdowns happen. She was like, "Oh my god, yes, he was about to meet God." And a couple of more rounds had the referee let the whole thing go. Oh
And
man.
I don't think that she had walked with him to the ring,
Oh no.
or I don't remember. Did she walk with him after the fight to his room and whatnot or not? I don't remember.
Um, I believe she was in another room watching the fight. She didn't walk out with him. I do know that. What I don't know, because then there's this other video that I saw that she was walking to his room where he was. I don't really remember. I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
she was never walking out with him though. Like overall,
yeah, because
um,
I know for a fact did he have like little baby again or something?
yeah, yeah, he was supposed to have little baby walk him out.
I
But
don't like, the reason that the only thing that kind of pisses me off about Awesome McBroom 2 is this fucking ring walk outfit. I think it's fucking stupid.
oh, absolutely, it always has fur on it. It's like, why?
I know,
Why?
just get that fur out, and it should look pretty all right.
Yeah, absolutely. Um, yeah, that's
Like maybe a little bit of fur on the trunks and whatnot, but that's about it. Okay, nothing on the damn hoodie. You just look freaking ridiculous, son. You look like Harry Balls, son.
It looks like that one Hispanic show I saw, La Familia Peluche. This is crazy. But yeah, the guy literally got what he deserved. I laughed at his unconscious ass just sitting there. I
Yeah,
laughed.
man.
Like, he gets no respect. He and even after that, the whole fight, he underpaid his fighters. He still paid them, but he underpaid them. I believe the lowest fight that someone got paid to show up was $500. And I'm like,
Yeah.
motherfucker, you're fucking Austin McBroom. You should at least have $1,000 per fighter, at least the bare minimum,
Or was it less than five? I don't remember. I thought I heard something that was lesser.
bro. If it
I
was
don't remember.
lesser,
Maybe it was 500 because I know that Amanda from Swell Entertainment, because I found out what her name is.
mm-hmm.
She did in fact mention the prices and or the money or whatever. Or was it her? I don't think it was her though. I think it was another guy that I saw about how much the fighters got paid, and I'm like, what? Like, I wouldn't even be there, dude. Like, I would just cancel my fight if I knew that. Now, if
Yeah,
I was on the struggle bus, yeah, sure, I'll take it.
absolutely. Hold on, I'm gonna search it up real quick. Let's see. I believe there's a picture that's floating around. With the entire, like the Austin Mc. Ah, Jesus, I can't find it. I don't want to waste
All
the.
right, guys. Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
It's fine. If you want to search it up, you can. But hey, guys, while Steve is doing that, do y'all guys have snacks? Like, what the fuck y'all guys eating? Y'all guys eating some Swedish fish or some ass or something?
Eat something.
I don't know. Oh, y'all gotta have some snacks up in this bitch, or go to the bathroom break, like for 5 seconds, because motherfucking Steve is gonna bring this up so quick, baby girl.
Yes,
Trust,
absolutely.
or maybe I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah,
because I don't really remember if it was 500. I don't know. Maybe it was. It was somewhere around that thing, I think.
yeah. How much was fighters? No, that's not how you remember. Jesus fuck even. How much? How much were fighters paid in? Oh, in oh, it's popping up. Let's see, in social glove. Oh my god.
That's what she said.
Oh, I found it. We did it. Let's go.
Uh,
Let's go. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my
it's
gosh.
popping up.
It's popping up. Okay. So, oh my god. Oh my god.
She said again.
So, okay. Jerry Bradford was the lowest paid fighter in this whole event, and I kid you not, it was $920.
Oh, okay, okay. Because I thought it was lesser than that. I don't know. I don't remember.
I said 500 to be generous. In honesty,
Yeah.
I thought it was 250. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought it was $250. I was like,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. But I mean, I guess that's close to $1,000 if you have like $80 lying around. But still, that is pitiful. Where did like if you're gonna pay your fighters at all and pay them this much, then what the hell? Like I don't understand. Like, where did all the rest of the money go? Surely, I mean, obviously, you gotta book the stadium, but you didn't spend close. I guarantee you, they probably didn't even spend money on promotion just so they can have money left over, so they can pay the fighters.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
I don't know.
And then, oh my god, who the fuck? Oh my goodness. I'm
Who the fuck?
it gets worse. Oh my gosh. Okay. How? Okay. I'm actually shocked right now. Jesus fucking Christ.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. Guys, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it right now. The main event of the whole, like the main fighter, the, the main.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
My goodness.
Hold on, I gotta get my giggles out. Jesus Christ. All right. Focus. Fuck. Okay. All right. uh, all right. So the main event fighters weren't even paid over $100. $100. $100,000. They were paid under that. Now Austin McBroom, he got 10,000, but I don't really care about him. He can get paid 2 McChickens, and I still wouldn't fight him. Or KSI wouldn't fight him. I don't know why I said I wouldn't fight him. He doesn't know me. A Nissan Gib got paid $50,000. I mean, it's good money, but here's the kicker: Nick Young.
You can probably get. They could have probably got more if Austin and Gibb would have fought on the first Misfits fight. I think that they would have got paid a little bit more.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know how much the Misfits card got paid. I'm not for sure, but
Yeah.
I think that them two would have gotten paid more if it was on there. I think
absolutely,
because I think that it would have been one of those top main or co-main events. I think it would have been on that because of Gibb and Awesome and Broom. I think it could have been really exciting to see that.
No, absolutely. It would have if that was like in the first Misfits card fight. Oh my god, it would have. It just would have.
Yeah, because that the first Misfits was insane.
Oh, it was absolutely. So if add that fight to the Misfits card, oh Jesus, my god, that would have just. It would have been an orgasmic event to watch, and I rarely use that word. It would have been orgasmic to watch that whole fight. I genuinely could not look away during that whole Misfits #1, fight.
Yeah.
But I don't even know who is Le'Veon Bell, because he got paid $250. $250,000. I meant to say. I keep saying $250. Like, no, that's not how much he got paid. But Jesus, like this person has to be something special to be getting paid that much. Because even I don't know who he is. Oh man.
I don't know either. I didn't pay closer attention to those fights because those fights didn't really.
Same. They didn't excite me at all, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Not even the Adam Saleh fight was interesting. He still Adam Saleh still managed to squeak by with a draw, which was Jesus Christ. I don't know how you could get a draw with that. It was clearly I believe it was Landon's fight. If I had to give it to someone, but yeah.
That was something.
Yeah, this whole event was, in short, a disaster, but also a success at the same time. I don't know how you could. Austin's probably the first person ever in the YouTube boxing scene to make a disastrous event be successful, failed successfully. I don't know how you do.
I know, like he's trying to top KSI and some shit. Now he can't.
Oh, I mean, he absolutely topped KSI, but in a different sense. Like he absolutely got rocked.
Yeah.
I was gonna make a joke, but it would have been way too inappropriate. It would have been way too inappropriate.
Like we gotta be careful.
Yeah, we gotta be careful. Susan, please don't strike me down. Please don't. But yeah, I guess that's really all for that card. Because I'm gonna be honest, me and Adrian, we weren't even gonna release the video that inevitably got put out, because we didn't even know if the event was gonna happen. Like, it was that bad. Like, what were your thoughts during that whole process, Adrian?
I was like, what the hell is taking so long with the whole fight and all that stuff? Because I was waiting till I don't know what I was doing around that time. I think I was like maybe slowly sleeping away the time. I don't remember, but because the fight, because I had to wait a long ass time to finally see Gibb get his W. Like, I had to wait a long ass time.
Yeah.
Like, it was like late at night.
Oh yeah, it was insane. Yeah, that we were in. Like, I'm looking back at it now. That video is probably one of the best videos that you and I have made regarding this whole. And actually, you know what? If I had to put in like a tier list, obviously the KSI video tops it. But it's also one of the better effort videos. Yeah, and I was like, I don't know if I should just take it down and upload it to some obscured website. I don't know. Uh, but
I
then
don't know either.
yeah, I was like, because I don't use a certain. I'm not gonna say the name of the website, but I don't use a certain website anymore because it just sucks. But
Yeah.
yeah, I
Oh
was like,
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah,
Oh
you,
yeah. Oh yeah.
you
I know what you're
understand?
talking about now.
Yeah, yeah. I wasn't gonna upload it there, but I was like, I may have to look for like somewhere to just post it, just to post it. But then
Yeah.
apparently people ended up looking at it and they were like, "Yo, you guys predicted this thing like correctly. The only way that," and it was awesome. It got copyright claimed. So this video was not only did it get released because on my end I was being complacent with it. It got released late. The event happened late, and then YouTube decided to shoot my video with a copyright claim just to put it in the ground. So as of now, it's one of my least performing videos, which sucks, but hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But yeah, guys, this it was handled horrifically. I don't even know what the I don't know what budget these people were on. No promotion. It was horrible. I don't know if I can speak any more other than the fact that the fight was good. Just the rest of it was just terrible, terrible.
Yeah. Cause I was about to say JJ Austin can go fuck himself. Like
Absolutely.
I said.
Yeah, I don't like that guy. He just I'm so glad he spoke so much crap to Gib now because had he not, he would have looked I guess in a way kind of better. But I'm so glad he made himself out to look like the villain in this whole thing because he definitely got justice served in a very spectacular way, and I can't wait to see Anison Gib get back in the ring because this guy he's kind of like the Mike. I don't want to put that too much like hype behind him, but like, hey, he's kind of like the Mike Tyson of YouTube boxing. If I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's something though.
yeah, it is. But guys, I believe that's it for YouTube boxing talk. Now, there was something that Adrian wanted to talk about after this as well. Was it?
You can do the honors, I guess.
If I think
Oh
I
no, was there anything else that we needed to talk about before?
uh I don't think so. Wait, was it? I think the Deji fight that upcoming Deji fight. I think was one of them.
We can say a little thought about it. We can say
Yeah.
a little bit because we can probably do something else in the future for that.
Oh yeah.
Have like its own thing.
Yeah, it's something. You know
So we
what?
can like we can like say like our own little thoughts real quick, I guess.
Yeah. You know what? We'll say the bare minimum, and we can save it for like a future video, guys.
Yeah.
Real quick, I guess since you know our first impression of this whole fight is it's definitely gonna be carried. If I'm being honest,
Yeah.
Deji's definitely gonna get carried. They were very respectful towards each other. I won't lie; it was impressive. I love that good
Yeah,
sportsmanship.
Deji's making bigger moves than JJ right now.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Which is a real shot because Deji had lost all those fights and then boom.
Yeah, just it was just freaking Deji. It was like wow.
He's like it's like similar to Logan Paul. You know, he had lost those fights and then now he went to Floyd Mayweather. Now Deji
Yeah,
lost all those fights and now he did get a W in one fight. And now he's going to Floyd Mayweather.
absolutely. Yeah. I find
Something that's crazy.
yeah. And if I'm being honest, oh Jesus, if I'm being honest, the only reason I'm sorry, hold on.
That's fine, man.
I'm sorry. I just saw something. Right. I'm so sorry. My whole thought process got thrown off. Oh wait, no, never mind. I think the only reason that we won't ever see a KSI versus Mayweather fight is mainly because he's winning. Same reason we won't see a Jake Paul versus Jake Paul versus Mayweather fights because they're winning, and it could potentially pose an actual threat to Mayweather. So that I think that's why he won't take certain fights like that in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess that's really all we have for that bit because we can say so much more about it further in the future. We have until November. So we'll see you guys in another video about that. But as of right now, we got to move on to a different subject.
Sir, and I'll give you the honors for it.
If I'm being honest, bro, I think I may know what you're talking about. If it has to do with, does it have to do with Halloween?
Yeah.
It does. Okay. You know what? Since it happened to you, though, I don't want to steal your thunder. You might as well. If How about you cap the? How do you say the fucking saying? How about you undo the champagne bottle, brother?
All right. So, speaking of champagne, so a few weeks ago, a few weeks ago, this person who does movie reviews and all that stuff really focuses on horror. Don't know if he's done any, but he mainly sticks to the Halloween movies and stuff. Jimmy Champagne.
Oh.
Um, he has made a post, and Universal has asked him to gather up some people to make this video tribute to Jamie Lee Curtis. If you guys don't know who she is, she plays Laurie Strode in the Halloween movies. So, you know,
Goaded.
you had to send like, you had to say, what was your memories first time seeing the first Halloween movie? Um, Send a message thanking her, and then what are your thoughts on this new trilogy of some sort? So I had done my video. I had the time to do it. I wanted to do it early so I can just get it in because he did. I did talk to him, and he did say, get the stuff.
Oh.
If you get it early, then you'll be able to kind of get lucky enough to be in one. So I wasn't expecting to do any. I wasn't expecting to even be featured,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, I'd record my video outside, dressed up as Laurie Strode,
Nice.
as a tribute, I guess, for fun. So I done many takes because I had so much struggle, kind of like sending the video to the email, but I managed to send one. Thank God. And so today, Jimmy had posted his video version that he had posted. I wasn't in it. And then the Halloween movie Instagram post came up upon, and I had no expectation that I was gonna be in it. But once I saw myself in it, yeah, here it is, guys. I was featured in this Universal kind of video. Thank you, Jamie Lee Curtis kind of video, and I was in it. Don't know if they're gonna release a longer video, but I'm in it for like a
Let's
short little
go.
cameo,
Let's
and so that was
go.
crazy.
Absolutely.
Um, don't know exactly because she was looking down because I just realized it. So I'm not for sure if there's any other video or if they're gonna even release a longer one. If I'm gonna be in it, not for sure because this guy had probably put like little parts of everyone's videos into one video. If you know what I mean, for her to react.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that's what kind of happened. But that was crazy. My mom flipped out. It was crazy
Man.
because I was in the middle of watching one of the Halloween movies, Halloween 3.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just happened to look up, yeah, and well, I had to stop it because I had to do something, but I wanted to look at
Nice.
Instagram, and it just happened to pop up. No expectations, like I said, and then boom. So I was like hyped, excited. I was flipped out, and I text Steve about it, and I text other people that was interested in Halloween, and
Yeah.
yeah, that was crazy, man.
Man, it absolutely is crazy, no? Cause bro, that she's been in the game of Halloween for years, bro. Years.
Yeah, I know that I've talked with the newer Michael Myers actor, James Courtney.
Woo!
He'll reply to my messages once in a while, but he did reply to me again today, so that just topped it up.
Oh yeah.
Because I just wanted to say thank you to him, in the messages, because I was able to kind of get in talk with him. He isn't so big as Jamie Lee Curtis, obviously, but
Mm-hmm.
I was able to talk with him, and he told me thank you, and he said, we worked our asses off on this one. And by the way, if y'all guys haven't seen Halloween Ends, I'm gonna warn you, it's really different. Some of you guys might not like it as I do, but I really enjoyed it because I had a lot of tribute to John Carpenter movies and
Mm-hmm.
what he's done, and it was just really different. And I can see what they're doing here because they had the 2018 film was like a remake kind of new version of the 78 original film. Halloween Kills was like a tribute to Halloween 2, and then Halloween Ends was kind of like a tribute to Halloween 3 when it came to being different. So I can see what they went there, but it's really good. It's really good, and I enjoyed it. And yeah, I was like surprised and shocked. I was like, "What the hell is going on?" I'm glad I'm on there because I was getting pissed off trying to send a fucking video because I had to do these retakes and stuff. Like I was about to call it quits, but I got lucky.
Talk about never giving up, man. And yeah, guys, like this, we're both fans of the Halloween, whole thing, the whole series of Halloween. I traditionally watch Halloween like fan films on YouTube every
Yeah, me
like, day
too.
of
Jimmy Champagne has made a fan film too. I think it's called Happy Halloween, a Halloween fan film. So if you want to check that out, the guy who presented to this whole tribute video, then you can check it out. It's good. It's good.
I won't lie.
And he's in it too.
Oh, really?
For like a small part. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Spoilers.
Awesome. But yeah, I do remember I forgot which movie it was. I believe it was 06. But
yeah, just tell me because I know all the Halloween movies. Okay. So just tell me what you remember, and I can tell you.
There was this one scene. Spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't watched any of the movies, but there was this one scene where apparently Michael's head gets chopped off, but somehow the motherfucker survives it because it wasn't him.
That was Halloween 8 Resurrection. That was not the 6th one. Okay. And plus, that's like the most hated fucking film. Yeah, it's just not great, but I don't know.
I mean,
I'd rather prefer H2O than Resurrection, but also a lot of people don't like Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 because they made Michael Myers like homeless. And if y'all guys haven't seen the movie, check it out, and y'all guys will understand why no one likes that movie. So
yeah, in fact,
that was Halloween Resurrection. Did it have those people going into the house and stuff? Doing that they're on like TV?
I believe so. Yes. Yes, actually, yes.
Yeah, then that was Resurrection.
Yes, absolutely. But yeah,
they could have went into a better route with that one, but they just I don't know
what happened there. But yeah,
it was just
There's like a bunch of fan stop. I believe there's like a bunch of fan stop motions of Halloween, and Jesus, man, I love this community, man. It's not only is the lore good, but I actually have yet to watch Halloween Ends.
Yeah, you can watch it on Peacock at home.
Yeah,
so if you get that subscription, you'll be able to watch it for not. And yeah, this goes to everyone. If you're not able to like attend to the theaters, if you're not able to kind of go there, you could probably watch it on Peacock.
Absolutely.
So that was great.
Yeah. And I think this is the just the final Halloween movie. Hopefully, it's the final.
With Jamie Lee Curtis, this is her last Halloween movie. There's probably going to be plenty more.
Oh, okay.
Not for sure when, but this could be the end. I'm not exactly for sure, but
you never know, guys.
What it is.
You never know. You never know. They said the same thing about Chucky, but look at him. He's swinging back here with series. You never know.
Yeah, we need to see Freddy and Jason back.
Oh man.
Their own standalone film. Do something like that.
Absolutely. But yeah, I think that's it, right?
Yeah, man, that's about it. Was there anything else?
I think we've covered pretty much everything for this episode. Actually, I do have I think a single announcement. I'm currently working on a separate channel. If you guys are subscribed to the Stavoso Shorts channel, which honestly, just the title itself, Stavoso Shorts, is an ego trip on its own. I'm working on rebranding that channel to make episodes of the Cookie Monk podcast into like small videos, like digestible bites for people to watch. And if you want to watch the full episodes, you come over to the main channel. If you like using Spotify, you can always check out the Spotify. Links will always be in the description below. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for today's podcast episode. Well, how do you feel about this?
Yes,
Absolutely. Yes,
felt good.
Yeah. Guys,
this one was a bit calmer.
Oh, yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, it was absolutely calmer. The last one we recorded before it got corrupted. It was filled with a lot of chaos. Absolute
Yeah.
chaos. It was actually pretty long too. Which may have been the reason it got corrupted. I don't know. I hope not, because then that means I know the
I don't
code.
know. I don't know. Technical difficulty stuff
Yeah,
sucks.
yeah,
I've
it
been
does.
there.
But yeah, ladies and
I hate it.
gentlemen. Yeah, I hate it too, man. Ah, jeez, I remember. I believe last week I experienced a major malfunction on my end with my editing software, and I had the stop motion, right? And it just decided to, oh yeah, let's corrupt this in the entire file, and just I had to go back and redo everything, which sucked. But yeah, I mean, I got it done eventually.
Yeah, I've been there. I've
Yeah.
been there. Having to like restart everything just sucks because I think that's what happened to me when I was doing the video tribute for Jamie Lee Curtis. Like I'd recorded something good, and then just realized that I just couldn't send it to the email, so I had to go back outside, do all that,
Oh man.
and try to figure out what time to stop the video. So that was
Yeah.
just great.
Yeah, it was
But yeah,
it's a
other
whole
things too,
pain.
like the whole music video thing. I think I only had to do it like a little bit, but I do remember having to kind of restart something and then be like, "What the hell, dude? Are you kidding me?
Right, man.
Like,
It
come on."
sucks. Like, please, guys, like companies of software technology, whatever, bro, get your shit together,
Yeah,
please.
especially if you've done something really, really good that you are really satisfied with and you're really excited about, and then it just turns to shit, and you're like, "God damn it!
Exactly.
I gotta do another one. Let's run it
Right.
back up."
Yeah, it sucks, man. It really does. It's like, hopefully it doesn't
Yeah.
happen with this one, because I feel like this was a calmer but much more like really good episode. If I'm being completely honest with you. Um,
It's,
but yeah, any last words before we finish off this podcast, bro?
um, let me think of something really good to say. Um. All right, here goes to everyone. Y'all guys ready?
You ready,
Y'all guys
guys?
ready? Steve, are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Did y'all wash your ass today?
Oh!
Did you
Let's
wash your
go.
asses
Yeah,
today,
watch
y'all?
your
Y'all guys
ass.
better wash your asses today.
Please, guys,
I don't
wash
know.
your
I don't know. I
asses.
thought that was something new to say at the ending because I saw that video of that guy saying, "Did you wash your ass today?"
Please
So
scrub
it's
your
funny.
asses. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for listening to today's new episode of the Cookie Mob podcast. Hopefully, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Again, thank you, Adrian, for coming on and talking about everything we talked about today. Also, congratulations on a cameo, because bro, that's actually pretty huge. I won't lie.
Yes, sir. By the way, next time before we do an episode, we got to get some cookies and
Oh
eat some
yeah,
cookies and talk
yes.
about stuff because I think that, and also get like a cup of milk or something, and just kind of because I know I have some cookies in there. So next time we should definitely do something like that. Like you should start doing
Yeah.
something like that where you can have cookies
Oh
and
yeah.
you start eating it, and then just kind of just and have like this whole good time talking about all this stuff. I think that would be really new.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. Just the whole.
Maybe I don't know. I don't know if people is gonna like that because all that you're gonna be hearing is. I don't know.
Hope you
I don't
guys
know. We'll
like
see. We'll
ASMR.
see.
But yeah, guys, that's all we've got for you guys in today's episode. Hope you
Sir.
enjoyed. And if you do enjoy, please make sure to check out Adrian's stuff. He's getting back in the game of YouTube, and
Yeah,
his links.
check out the cover I did for Lori's thing.
Oh, absolutely, guys.
Check
He'll
it
get
out.
in the Halloween spirit. His links will be in the pinned comment below, as well as a description below. And if you don't check out his stuff, I will come for you, and I will find you, and I will
He
probably
will fuck you.
yes.
Sorry, YouTube.
sorry,
I
Susan.
think if Steve wanted to, he can like bleep it out or cut it out.
Yeah. Sorry,
Like, nope,
Susan.
I'm trying not to get a strike, Adrian. Come on, chill out. But the next episode I'll be in, I'll make sure I'll chill out.
Nah, bro, we need that energy. We need that energy.
Did you wash your ass today?
Yeah,
Your bum
yeah,
bum.
yeah, bomba. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you so much for listening, and we'll catch you guys in the next episode of the Cookie Mom Podcast. Much love and peace.